Welcome to Oregon Outdoors. I'm Mark Freeman. Now, it's early November in the South Cascades. It's one of the best times to be in the woods. There's a lot of guys running here chasing Roosevelt elk, but you know what? Not us today. We're prospecting for gold. We're talking mushroom gold. And this is so different than springtime hunting for morels. You're not looking for these tiny little things popping out of the dust. You know, these chanterelles are pretty big and they're really golden. And you not only can see them, but you can smell them before you even see them, if you're this guy.
Hey Mark, how you doing?
Great, Brian. Now, that's the great thing about chanterelles is that they send up such an odor that you can smell them way before you see them.
It helps if it's a little bit warmer and maybe a little bit less snow, but yep, let's give it a shot and go look for some.
You know, all the snow, this could be our last chance to do this.
Sounds like it.
We actually start with a drive through the forest, hoping Brian can catch a whiff of chanterelles nearby. Now, these woods are delightful and the early snow really does shroud our fruity booty, but these bright golden chanterelles still pop out of the snow. Not only do we have to clean off the forest duff, but also chunks of ice and snow. Pretty wild stuff. It takes a little time bushwhacking, but we always get our mushrooms. And while the chanterelle count may be a bit low today, we stumble upon a fantastic find that alone makes this hunt wildly successful. Now, really good chanterelle hunting doesn't start in the woods, it starts on the road in the woods. Especially if you've got a guy like Brian who can stick his head out the window and just smell for those suckers. Why pull over until you smell them? We never come up here for morels.
No, I don't know why. Should be probably pretty good. I mean, it's real similar topography to everywhere else we go.
Yeah. Is that smell enough to give it a shot here?
And I think so. I think we should give it a shot at least.
Okay.
Well, it's a pretty distinct odor when you do smell them. It's it's very sweet. It's almost like apricots. If you were to take a handful of dried apricots and take a whiff of them, it's kind of that mixed in with that pine forest. And I'm hoping my nose doesn't deceive me here because I think I smell some.
Yeah, well, you usually are right. You're not my...
Your truffle dog, huh? Nope. That was a fake one.
My chanterelle dog in Gore-Tex. Haven't really done too much of this in the snow before.
This is pretty marginal. It's going to be tough with all the big leaf maple leaves down. They are bright yellow, just like the chanterelles. But yeah,
still
beats sitting home watching TV.
Any day in the woods better than any day not in the woods.
It's a good day.
So when you're looking for good mushroom habitat, what are you looking for?
Something big and bright and yellow to smack me in the face. You know, I like these areas here like this where it's kind of rolling, some old trees.
Kind of like disturbed areas, they really love the duff.
And in past years, as we know, every time we find a group of them, it seems that they're always caught in these prickers.
Yeah.
So if we find the prickers, we know we're getting close to them as well.
Well, the interesting thing about these mushrooms is they have a symbiotic relationship with the roots of this forest in that, you know, they're going to live along with the roots of these trees and they're going to get some of their juice and some of their livelihood off of that too. So we just got to find just the right tree, because if you find one, you generally find 10.
Yeah, they're always in the groups. So.
Oh, here we are. First one of the day.
I'm more concerned about the snow than the leaves. Holy cow.
This.
Well, hey, not bad to start. They look pretty frozen. Yeah, that's the one thing about these things. You know, they can take a pretty hard freeze.
Yeah.
And still be in pretty good shape.
They look good though.
Nice and clean. Not too bad. It's got a little bit of a spot that we'll want to clean out of there, but I'm guessing those have been up for a week or so, and now they've had a good frost on them 2 or 3 times.
This has been a week?
Yeah.
This one's no good.
That one looks pretty good. That one's frozen hard. Nice. Yeah, that was a lot better.
All right.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, we're not skunked.
There's plenty of mushrooms in this old snag. I don't know what they are. I just know they're not chanterelles. I don't eat anything I can't identify.
See if I can manage to not stab myself with these prickers, the aforementioned prickers. Well, it's, all I can say is it's not a trophy, Mark.
Chanterelle starter kit.
It is. Oh, not a chanterelle. Well, interesting, but not a chanterelle. We don't want it. So edit that crap out. Third year we've done this, I think, in a row.
Yeah.
First year without masks. Probably
It's
scared
true.
everybody to death. We're not finding a whole lot of chanterelle action, but
Yeah,
boy,
these things are gorgeous.
they just showed up like a snowball. Hey, how about that?
Look at those.
Lion's mane.
These things, they fry up so wonderfully.
Not our intended species,
No, but just an extra bonus.
I think that, yeah, I think that this one's going to have to go home and meet its demise in a frying pan of butter.
And you know, the weird thing about these are so big, but they shrink down so much.
The water
There's
content.
so much water in these
Yeah.
things.
Yep.
You can just feel just how dainty they are too.
And these are pretty nice. I'm surprised
Yeah.
that they're this clean yet. Normally they get dirty pretty quickly. Oh my goodness. Look at that.
That's awesome.
Now that's worth a trip up right here.
The price of gas right there.
It is.
Hey, you should put it in mine.
You did drive.
Well, I think we got enough that, you know, we can fill this basket with eat.
Probably can, so.
All right, let's get to work.
All right. I always like leaving a good percentage of these. And I'm not sure if that helps them spore out the next year or not, but they're so massive. Oh,
And really, you only
just-
want to high grade these things because the top ends are the first part to go.
Yeah. So we'll take just the really nice stuff from underneath the bottom side that's all just perfect white like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll just clean up pretty well. You know what, Mark? I think my wife's gonna let me back in the house this afternoon. Look at that.
This is going to be awesome.
I clean mine off and he throws his duff on mine.
Sorry, man.
Perfect.